Hello, I am a federal district court judge with a job set to sentence the offender for the crime. The jury and I have come back with a guilty verdict in which, based on the information received in the pre-sentence report, we have come to the conclusion that Michael Malley will be charged with conspiracy to possess this with intent to distribute heroin. This offense is sentenced with 10 years to life and the charge of a $4 million fine with the right to parole with no bail. The evidence proves that the offender had intent to not only commit the crime initially, but once has been incarcerated in the past for similar offenses. Jail at a minuscule amount proves to be completely ineffective due to the fact that Mr. Malley continues on committing the same sentence crime over and over again. At this point, the offender shows no signs to cease his unlawful behavior. This is the reason behind the conclusion to sentence Mr. Malley with 10 years to life and a $4 million fine. The recommended sentencing will be taken into effect with the addition of no bail allowed for Mr. Malley. The evidence is clear and has cut out the path for the jury and I to decide the sentencing for his offenses undoubtedly. Finally, as a felon in the state of Texas, there are many rights that can be lost. For example, Mr. Malley would lose the right to jury duty. Not only that, but he will also lose the right to bear arms. As a convicted felon, the right to bear arms will be lost, but nevertheless, you can restore your gun rights after a 5-year period following the completion of your incarceration, parole, and your probation. Many obstacles will have to be overcome over your time while incarcerated and any hopes of being released on parole. Nevertheless, though, over your time incarcerated, you will have to prove that the intent for change is presented in your case. Thank you, and you will have to serve the minimum of at least 10 years before parole is even an option in your situation. If you continue on your path, you will stay in jail for life as sentenced, but if not, the sentence will be at the minimum with parole in order to continue living your life in our community.